Today I will be doing my presentation on the Marine Corps Memorial in the 1700s. To start, we'll say when it was constructed. This memorial was constructed in 1954 by sculptor Felix de Weldon. The structure was made to honor the many soldiers who served and died in the Iwo Jima battle, and stands as a symbol to bring together the culture of the American people as a whole in honor of this battle and our freedoms that we have today. Raising the flag in this memorial has much meaning behind it, and as it stands for a reason for American people to come together and stand strong, giving people the motivation and security they needed most back in those times. This memorial shows the individual standing 32 feet high while holding a 60-foot tall flag, which flies 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. To move on, how the memorial statue would be done in the modern day or when it was done. With the construction of the statue, the soldiers were originally made with plaster and the base of the memorial made with black diabase granite. The memorial was disassembled into different parts and transported to be assembled in Brooklyn for a coating of bronze. From this point on, in about 3 months' time, the memorial was transported in a 3-convoy truck to its standing place of now Arlington, Virginia. To build this, it would likely require scaffolds due to the structure measuring more than a couple feet. It would be essential to include this formwork to make working at higher levels easier. As well as the scaffolds, it would require shoring to be implemented, due to Virginia being known for possible hurricanes, which this structure would need to be able to withstand given that happens. With the construction of this material, if it were to be made in the 1700s, it would most likely be built using copper. Due to the time being in the 1700s, some of the modern technology seen in the 1950s and up to today won't be available. Due to this, to form the copper, it would have to be heated up to high temperatures using human labor. To form this structure, a hammer would be required and it would be used to shape the project. As for the base of the structure, it would need to be made smaller and out of wood, which would be substantially lighter and more easily transferable. Many of the parts of this structure would have to be built separately, and instead of being built in another state, it would be built near where it will stand, and will be transported in these smaller pieces that weigh less through ground transportation. The transportation that would take place would be through wagons or carriages. Some of the formwork that would need to take place on this would be some different form of scaffolding using wooden stairs, for example, to allow the structure to be built at larger heights with easier workload on the workers. This is a picture of when it was being built in the 1950s. Thank you for